Hello furries, welcome back to some more Banners of Ruin, where the situation is a little bit precarious. Right now we have Sansford and Willows both at below half health again, which is a little bit tricky, and then Olegon is doing just fine. Let's have a look at them here. Sansford at 127 maximum HP though, that is kind of crazy. Yeah. I am really thinking that this Bloodthirsty is a bit overpowered, and yet we are still dying. Imagine I didn't have it, he would still have been about 56%, 56 maximum health, which means he would have been dead by now. So there you go, Soldier's Heirloom. The healing armor on Olegon and the agile armor on the Weasel, which is kind of interesting. So far it is working out for us, but we can choose the combat over here. Crossroads will just clear street to this depth. I actually don't know what that means. Oh, to this depth, which means that all the other cards go down to the same depth, probably. I wonder what equipment service, higher service, healing service. Do we go for the combat here, or do we hide? Discard from each other lane. I see. This one doesn't have a timer, so the middle section will now sit still until the other two cards reach the same depth. There's two cards underneath here before the crossroads, and the same over here. And I do think we should try to get through those, because there might be healing. I want to do the combat. Let's try it and see if we get punished. So, I mean, we've beaten these guys before. Alright, what do we have? 9, and... So 9 incoming on Olegon. We have 5 defense there. Then we have 10 with 1 bleeding, and 9, that's 19 coming in on Sansford, and he's got 12 defense. So he's down. He needs 7 more, and we needed what? 9 on Olegon. We don't really have that much available. It's close. It is close. See, we have 5 and 10, and then 5 more defense in hand. So how do we approach this? Well, Exquisite Sword will go out. Could I take down an enemy in this turn? I doubt it. Yeah, no. Well, we probably will go for this footman up here then. This one is across from Olegon, who I'm hoping will get the toe-to-toe, so we'll take these out later with that online. Go up here. Halberd. There's no combo to be had here, so just lay it out. To the rank. That's a lot of damage. Alright. Interestingly enough, even though Sansford is hurt so much, Olegon is actually lower on health in general, and so I will give him the full defense that he needs. And then Sansford will get the 5 here, which is what? 2 short, so he's gonna take 2 damage. Not a big deal, but it is a deal. And we are left with 5 stamina for this turn. Alright. Now we're having the backline attack on. One of them is hitting Olegon with 1 bleeding. Only 1, but that does mean he basically heals 1 back, which is great. He's taking 10. We have 5, and Willows can defend himself with the short bow moving him around. Oh, and Olegon will heal himself with the cruel sickle as well, so he's gonna heal for... Well, basically he's gonna be back to 45 after the turn then, I think. Who are we attacking? Probably still this footman up here in the front. Go to the front rank. Attack. Then Back. Alright. I kinda don't want to do a battering ram this turn. We could get away with it, hold on. If I battering ram him up, but then kill him in the same turn, that's gonna be just fine. This one applies flurry, but if dual wielding it applies more. Overwhelm. An extra stack of overwhelm. Then I should have used it before. Let's see, he's bleeding for 4, so he's down to what? 18 here. 18. This is a damage of 16. And then the battering ram is 6. This would be 16 together as well. Can we get 18 precisely? Yeah, we can with the flurry and the battering ram. But then we're missing out of the overwhelm. I think that is okay. Let me battering ram him first to make sure that we get that effect. Like so. So he's dead. Which means we're only taking the damage on Willows, and so Oligard is just gonna heal. Now he's not taking the bleed from that guy, but I still think it's a net gain. Then I want to start working on this guy here. And I'll give Oligard the extra guard here. Alright. One bleed being applied to Willows. I should probably have switched it around. So we're taking out, removing this guy. As Willows is our weakest guy, we should focus everything on protecting him instead. Miasma can go down. It can only be played by Sansford. What are we taking? 6. This guy is hitting rank, so 12 on Oligard. Yeah, gain 5 defense for every opponent hit. And this guy deals 6 damage if opponent has more than 18 defense, applies 4 bleeding, which would be healing on Oligard. And then here 1 bleeding. Oh, they're all hitting Oligard, okay. And we don't have any defense, but we can get some. Let's draw a card. It was not such a card. Okay. Can we kill anything? That's gonna be a no. Damn it. Rough turn. Hold up, heavy blow cannot be played by Sansford right now, so it'll have to come from Willows. This guy is the weakest in this rank. I will hit outnumbered on this guy in the back. We don't want to kill him, we want to make him take his turn next turn, but he still will, yeah. Then wildfire here. And then triple hit this guy. But that's a lot of damage coming in. Not good. Ow, ow, ow. In general, we are just taking a lot of damage in every fight, and it's horrible. Do we have the toe-to-toe? No, we'll go set up challenge. Where's an opponent's defense stacks? Not relevant right now. Oh, Oligard can use it. He's got no defense. We've got the Battle Forged for stamina retention, which is probably fine. Now we got the backliner hitting, and we can probably kill him this turn so that he does not hit at all. And we should, if we can get away with it. Do we do the Battle Forged? don't know that we should. We can't get a net gain of stamina out of it, but it uses a will, and he only has 2. I'm gonna use one of them as well over here. Maybe I should just play a setup first. Play a setup on... I'll do it on this guy here, the footman. The sadist. Okay. So we definitely have enough stamina this turn. Overbearing swing. Only makes sense here because it hits lane, and that's both of these guys then. Need another 10 in the background. We have that, okay. Attrition will kill this guy. I will take the challenge. And more defense on Oligand. And we can do withdraw with Willow. Battle Force and Sadist both being sort of irrelevant cards for us, which is kind of sad. So they're taking a lot of poison. We've got a rank attack for 6, and this guy is just using his position is occupied, deals 6 damage instead. Moves opponent backwards in lane. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. They're not dealing any damage to me right now, so we've won. But we took damage in this encounter again, which is kind of sad. Heavy blow will finish off this guy. It didn't because reasons. Dash. Oh, discard a card. I'm just trying to figure out how. Yeah, we go with discard a card. Just discard the dash. Confirm. So now he can murder this guy with the strike, getting the bloodthirsty. And I haven't really been focusing on that in this encounter, but try doing it going forward here. A bit late, I know. Who wants the solid footing? I guess it'll go on Oligand. Improvise. I suppose it's gonna be used here. I will take the setup, one of them. Alright, can we get the kill with Sansford? I believe we can. Yeah, this should do it. Gain a card. Another quick hands. Yeah, exactly what we need. The others are brace. We know this one. And then shrapnel is new. Deal 5 damage. If this breaks the target's defense, deal 4 times 3 damage. Interesting card. Multi-attack time 3 times plus the 5. So if you have a lot of charge, then this is a really good card. But only if you break defense, which is kind of hard to pull off. Another quick hands will be really good in our deck. So that is a must take. And with that, we are now able to draw beyond, past 10 cards if we have 2 quick hands playing. And I have never done that before, so I'm interested to see what will happen. Here we can level up a guy, which is obviously better than doing nothing. Sansford needs 700 XP. Oligand is literally about to level, and then Willows is actually in even short, even longer, even further away from leveling. Huh. Sansford has overtaken him. I suppose we've been giving out some level ups, which might be what has done that to us. Okay, so Willows gets the level up here. From being the furthest away from leveling. We know the text here, I think. One character leveled up, alright. The only thing though is that he was probably already one of my high level dudes. We maybe should want to give it to Olegon in such a scenario because he's the lowest level we have, and there does seem to like be a maximum level in how many abilities you can have and how many passives. Right? You get a passive, Steadfast. At the start of their turn, this character gains 8 defense. Oh, just on base? What? At the start of the turn, if this character has more than 75% vitality, they gain 1 stamina. Or Impervious, if whenever this character gains defense, gains plus 5 defense. And Steadfast is just 8 per turn. So, Impervious is a better, more min-maxy thing. You can gain more from this one. Every time, if we move twice in a turn, this will be 10, for example. But this one makes sure that at the start of the turn, so even in the first turn, I will have 8, regardless of drawing any defense at all with my hand. And that'll just make sure that Willows probably stays alive for the rest of the game, hopefully. And we will get more will on Willow. You know, I think I will go for the stamina. And then we will start getting another will with another person. Because Willow already has 5. And it's the other guys that need a little bit more, like Olegon and Sandsford will both get 1. Crossroads, clear street to this depth. Alright. Easy choice then, and then I think it's boss fight time, isn't it? Oh no, not even. Alright, that's nice. Okay, smithy is what? Provisions? You hear the clanging of steel and feel the sweltering heat through a small archway. Then there's the tavern where we can hire party members, yes. And monastery is heal up, which is great, but we need another party member. Or sorry, I want another party member for our team. This is a level 7 character, is that what it's telling me? I wish I could examine them. Right-clicking does not do that. If I click this card then... Oh, I can go back. Ah, I thought I didn't have the chance. This is a mouse! Cosworth, the hammer. Okay, with a big bill hook. 10 damage, move, swaps opponent. Plagueis? Darth Plagueis applies target stacks of poison to each adjacent character. Noise. Persecuted. Deal 8 damage to target and all enemies of the same race. He's a racist. Okay. And Tenacity. What is this? This character removes all bleed, poison, cripple, weak, and overwhelm. Gain 3 defense for every stack cleared. Probably a really solid ability later when you get bosses that do these kinds of things to us. Okay, and then Toxic. Whenever this character receives damage, the attacker gains poison. Stoic is whenever this character plays a card costing will, they gain 10 vitality. Oh, great. Whoa, what? That's amazing. Okay, and Pestilent. On turn 9, double the stacks of poison on all opponents. We are already doing a little bit of poisoning, especially with more draw now, since we have that on Sandsford. And so doubling it and spreading it seems really good. Let's just check what else we can get. Augment is only level 5 though. Could we buy 2 if I had enough money? I wonder. Noxious. All bleed applied to this character is converted to poison instead. Interesting. Whenever this character plays a card costing will, they gain 10 vitality. Okay, and we have a sword and a shield, a heavy shield. Gain 18 defense and anticipation. Next time this character loses vitality from an attack, they gain 20 defense for every stack of anticipation. Takes down 1 each turn. Huh. Well, that seems kind of useless. So it's only for the first turn. Oh no, it's a playable card. I get it. I thought it was like the armor gives you at the start of the fight. Oh, we should also look at the armor. This one has superior heavy armor. The Falchion. Falchion is if 11 damage. If opponent has no defense, applies 5 bleed. Oh, for 1. And here we have Force Opening. Anticipation and Rage. Gain Anticipation and Feed for 1 turn. The first time your defense is broken, this character's rank gains 1 Rage. Force Opening. And so, and then you get an Anticipation to then go up again. Interesting combo there. And a Battle Tempo. Oh, this is not the same as the Improvise. If active character is in front rank, deal 1 damage 5 times, or in back rank, just deal 5 damage. So front rank is better. Alright. And another bear, Ruthvik. The Hammer, also a hammer. Alright, we have a Bastion at the start of the turn. If this character has no allies on their rank, they gain 15 defense and 1 stamina. He is Cutthroat. Whenever this character deals damage, apply 1 bleed. Okay, with heavy armor as well. That's kind of tricky. But with more characters coming in, we will have more stamina per turn, and then suddenly heavy armors start becoming really good because we have so much stamina, we don't need it all. Notched Sword, just 8 damage. So this is a bad weapon that we need to upgrade. A heavy shield, wow. Okay, and a fortress, damn. Again, 25 defense and fortress for every 5 defense. If this character moves, every turn gain 5 defense. If this character moves, gain 1 pacified. And fortress is removed, banish. Okay. So then you don't want to move. And you gain pacified for 1 turn if you do. And then tenacity. Again. So it's either or. I can't buy both of these, or one of these and then the big guy. And I don't know for a fact that we can hire more than 1. That said, these 2 here also don't really speak to me as much. Like this one has his Bastion, which is not good because we will have other allies on their rank. So Bastion does nothing, and this is just tankiness. Augment here is cool, but then I think Cosworth here is just on average better. Has median armor with 410 defense, 14. Alright. With a bill hook. Not what I would have given you, but whatever. Oh, we do have something that combos with moving opponents, and it is really powerful being able to move opponents. I will hire the mouse. Welcome to the team, Cosworth. And so, just for reference, it seems like I'm staying at the tavern and would have been able to buy more if I had the money, which we, well, then now we don't. I'm happy that I saved up so much money, because it is really expensive to hire people. Alright. And Tower Gate walls are blocked. A magnificent construction, impervious to all but subterfuge. Okay. And then we have to go through this gatehouse. A friendly face, he's been waiting for you. A few more steps and there'll be no turning back. And of course it's a trap. Sure. You hear the cruel barbs of a flail clawing across the stone floor. A colossal steel-clad figure appears ahead. You know this is Ender. You know this Ender. The captain of the drum guard. Again, it's the same description all the way. Fight, blister. Could I click here? No, I can't click there, so here. Alright, boss fight coming in. Oh, and I didn't position my dudes. And he's not supposed to be here. He's supposed to be there, I think. Because Willows will be moving back and forth. And I'm not sure how that works with someone in front of him. But we are about to learn. Holy guacamole. A full-plate bear. It's a bear, yeah. With Fortress, so it's just a big tanky dude. And the rest of his team, though, has Fury, and he's got Fury himself. Uh-oh. Well. Okay, so let's start slow. 9 damage coming in on Cosworth, and 9 damage coming in on Sandsford. Not a big deal. We gotta take out the bears first, because they do the multi-attacks, and which combos with Fury. I'm sure he's gonna be just as nasty. He's a Juggernaut. Whenever this character receives damage equal to 5 or less, that damage is ignored. Alright. And we can do damage to rank. And we will. Got a second win. Rear guard. If this character is in back rank, apply... Yeah, okay, so that's... we can play that one right now. That's perfect. We will do the halberd in front here. Should have done that in the back row, maybe. We can more easily take out these 3 and dealing a bit of damage to Blister here. Though bleeding would probably be the way to go about him. It's still not the best idea. I should have done that in the background. The good news is that this guy's gonna get free poison out of attacking Cosworth here. Well, rearguard is a no-brainer. We're going for this bear, and then we're gonna battering ram him up here as well. Yeah. We should do that first. Let's do it with... Cosworth has a lot of stamina as well. Go here. So who are you attacking? Cosworth. Oh, so now Cosworth's taking damage. But maybe we can get around it. Up to 20 defense. So he's taking 1. Okay. Momentum. And we'll do that for next turn. Still gonna focus on this bear here. Strike him. And then momentum with Polygon. End turn. Let's hope we draw one of those quick hands soon. Now we have 2 of them, which makes me a little bit more safe. Feel more safe, I mean, but gotta draw them. And we can still be unlucky. Here's a setup, which is a card draw. There's the short bow. I don't know how this is gonna play. What do we have? 9 on Sandsford, 9 on Cosworth, and 12 more on Sandsford. Sandsford is already tanking the whole thing. So the Cosworth will get the solid footing this turn, which is fine. Let us do a setup. I would prefer protecting Cosworth a little bit more than that, because Sandsford is really well protected. Ah, but this guy's gonna get poisoned for attacking him here. Alright. I think that's what we should play into. Let's do the setup and draw a card. Focus Fire. Okay. The focus fire is either for the boss to take him down quickly, or for someone else so that we can remove them quickly and get to start focusing on the boss earlier. We can probably do it on the boss though, and then take him down in a good turn before he becomes a problem. So he bled, but apparently his Juggernaut ability also stops bleeding from damaging him. Interesting. Anyway, short bow on this guy here. If unable to move, gain 1 stamina. Spawns hit on run. So now we cannot move with Willows, which is obviously terrible. Yeah, whoops. Let me think this through. We are killing this guy in this turn, I'm sure. heavy blow from Sandsford. Down to 4, which means that we... Oh. Well, the rush has an advantage elsewhere with the focus fire. I think we are hitting this guy with the focus fire to take him down quickly. So the rush here, we already have the charge with Augment. And then it's either hit and run or Vanguard. Hit and run doing 8 but 3 bleeding, or Vanguard. So we will do the Vanguard on this guy to finish him off, and then hit and run over here. Ah, that did not apply bleeding because he was not in the front rank. Yeah. And Cosworth is gonna get the solid footing. So we're taking no damage. And we are dishing out some bleed here and there. Sorry, not bleed, but poison. Yeah, we got pushed around a bit, which is not a big deal. I should check these abilities. Cleave is for the entire front rank, and he gains 5 for every opponent hit. Guarded Thrust is 18 damage dealt to Sandsford, and we have another Cleave in the front line here. Alright. Okay. What do we have? We have Tenacity for our new guy, which doesn't do anything. Really bad turn here. Really bad turn. We can move and swap a target, which can slow down the opponents a bit, denying them turns. Challenge, we can mirror an opponent's defense stacks. Now we're talking. I would do that on who? Augment? Right now? He's got the lowest combo of defense and health. And there's a very easy choice. 57 defense. Very nice. Okay, I'm happy that I took that skill. We will... well, hitting him... he's just gonna regenerate that damage. But it's gonna slow him down a bit. On the other hand, Sandsford can actually tank it. The opponent has more than 18 the price for bleed. Yeah, I'm swapping these two. No, these two. Oh, he's got 4 charge already. Alright. I was kind of hoping that he would hit Augment, obviously, applying bleed, so then Augment would heal that bleed immediately. No such luck. Alright. We will rush here. And then we don't have any more attack at all. We need to throw those quick hands. You know what we could do is move Cosworth back here. I don't think we have anything with our characters that requires them to be in the front rank. We do have a little, but not a lot, and this is fine. And so now he's not getting cleaved, which means no poison on this guy, but we'll manage. We can play this Tenacity. It does nothing. Okay. Oh, he chose to hit something else then. because Cosworth moved. I thought that the targeting would follow Cosworth. So now he hit Willows who gained bleeding, so that was not good. But here's the field dressing. Still no card draw. We get the miasma online. What else? We can do wildfire, which is of course great. And Ortegon is being hit, and he's gonna get bleeding, which is perfect. So he heals, and this guy is not a problem at all. All right, Vanguard hit here. That's no mercy. It's gonna hit the same. Just short of killing him, which means we get to heal. It's actually. Yeah, it's probably gonna find taking the 6 armor away and then healing for health. Probably. Move swap twice, yeah. Oh, you can't move back to the same spot you just got away from. Alright, I'm learning about these cards as we go, and a boss fight is obviously not the best spot to learn. So now he's gonna get cleaved. Dang it, I thought he could move forward and back. And now he's not in, like, I should have moved him then down here and then up here, because then his bow would move him back and forth between those spots. I'm not sure what's gonna happen with Sanford in the back now. So I'm making some terrible plays. But hopefully we will get through it. We're dealing out a lot of bleeding. Poison again, poison. On turn 9, we will double the stacks of poison on everyone, and I wonder if that is what just happened. I think it might have been. Because it is turn 9 right now, and it says here, on turn 9, double the stacks on all. Yeah, so it must have happened all already, I think. Battleforged, there's the quick hands, finally. We are gonna do Battleforged. It's worth more now that we have a bigger party, which is nice to see. Are we gonna do that? We don't need it. It's the same thing. We don't need it. So I shouldn't, because it's gonna take away a will. Quick hands. Who plays the quick hands? You do. Scattering out more poison damage. Now we can say Plagueis, apply target stacks of poison to each adjacent character. And adjacency goes orthogonally in every direction, so if I do it to this here, we can go for 11 on the boss, but if I do it over here, it would be 8 and then 8. And we definitely want it on the boss, so it's either the footman there or the footman here. The cool thing about doing it here is poisoning this guy in the back too, which I think is gonna be worth it. Okay. Where are we being hit? Ooh, 12 to rank. Front rank deals 12 damage to opponent rank. Oh, and if in back rank deals 12 damage to ally front rank, and we cannot push him around, sadly. No. Okay, and he is doing Fortress. No, shields up. This character's rank gains 4 bolster. 4 bolster, and then he's just doing defend here. So we're taking 24, but it's not a big deal. Alright. We should do Plagueis. We should, who's this here? This is... We can definitely kill this guy, right? Only with one of the hits. I do want Sanford to take a kill, even if it's with a heavy blow. I think it's worth it. Oh, so then if I want to do Plagueis, I should do it first. Like so. Getting it on the boss should be worth it. Oh, we got the Persecuted, which will kill the bear, and then the heavy blow could go into something else. So then no healing for Sanford, but I think it's fine. Deal 8 damage to target and all enemies of the same race. That's 3 bears. Yeah. Okay, and then heavy blow on this bear here. Start killing him. He's gonna cleave his front rank, his ally front rank here. So that's great. Let's take out this bear as the next thing. I didn't really assign the toe-to-toe to anyone. I'm not sure who should get it. Cosworth is at full health. Willows has a lot of defense already. I think it should go on Olagond. And the outnumbered here. Are we doing it in the back line? We don't want him to die before he cleaves his allies, so I don't think he will though. Not if I do this. Okay. Yeah, we didn't need the Battle Forged. Alright. Spreading out that poison. What do we have? What do we have? Attrition, experienced strike, second wind. If I do improvise, we can draw any card with the second wind in the deck, and I can check the deck first. This guy in the back here is, if in back rank, deals 12 damage to ally front rank. So this turn is my turn, basically. We are not losing anything, and they're damaging themselves. I want to kill the smaller enemies first still. I think we could probably rush down the boss soon. Does the focus fire does get banished? Yeah. I suspected as much. Improvise. I don't think I want to improvise. We're about to shuffle the deck and then we will get the improvise in again. Overbearing swing will do the most damage here. Let's set up first on this guy. Just to see what we draw. And a second win as well. Overbearing swing will do the most there. This guy is just gonna die to poison, which is fine. Attrition will do quite a bit of damage in the background there. Oh. Yeah, so he doesn't get another turn. No. We've got a lot of defense. We've also got the experienced strike, which will go out. And then a lot of defense. Yeah, let's go for some on Cosmoth. He's the one that has the least. Solid footing for Willows. I'm a bit worried about him. Improvise. I'm not playing it. Good, and this guy here, Clout. If an opponent has more or equal vitality to this character, deals 12 damage. If less, he has 4 damage, and then he gains 15 defense. Okay. And he's hitting Willows, so only 4. And the big guy is dealing 18 to Willows, but Willows is super defended right now, so it's not a problem. Strategy on Willows. We've got another quick hand. What happens if I add it onto Cosworth? Do they stack? They totally stack. What? So now we're drawing 4 cards at the start of the next turn. Crazy. This is the combo that we've been waiting for, and then we drew it so late in the fight. That's pretty unlucky. I will add another quick hands to the deck for sure if we can get it. So we have a higher chance of drawing it early. Cool Sickle. I'm gonna start applying bleed to the boss. And we've got more bleed here. We don't want the setup over here though. Yeah, now we have enough bleed that he will actually take damage from it. Sharpened Steel, we stack more bleed on him. Exquisite Sword goes in here, that's a kill I think. Yeah. This guy dies at the start of his turn, so we've got no problem there. And I actually played that turn poorly. I didn't think we'd get the overwhelm in here as well, but it's fine. I think we have won at this point. And all that poison. Alright, so we drew up to 10 cards. Seems about right, okay. I don't know if we could probably end up overdrawing. Which, I'm not sure what that would cause. But we will find out later. There's only one real target remaining. Plagueis will not do anything here. Persecuted will do something. Do we have any more debuffing to do before I just start striking? No. Attrition is going to do a ton of damage. Oh, he's invulnerable to that. Even with the... Oh, there's no overwhelm on him right now. Okay. But every one of those attack did precisely 5. And it's 5 or less that is ignored. Okay. Duly noted. So this strike will do nothing to him. Okay. I forget that I should kill him with Sandsford here. And there's only one card that can do it now. It's going to be that one for the healing. For sure. Who has the least defense? That would be you, Cosworth. We can mirror his defense, but he's got none less left. So we can improvise, which is fine. Let's get... You know, we can bill hook him next turn. Which will make him lose his turn. And deal damage to him because he's crippled, but no, because he's... It'll only deal 5 damage, but I'm pretty sure we can deny him this turn by doing this. Yeah. Tenacity. Dash. Oh, he can't move back in rank with those here. Interesting. Oh, we got the kill. Just murder. Murder! Oh, we got him to do it with Sandsford. Good. New equipment. Got a medium armor and an agile weasel armor. Okay. What armor did you have? Medium armor, right. Could you get the weasel armor? Yes. I suspect it would do nothing. It wouldn't be good for him anyway. He doesn't move that much. And he looks cool with that armor on either way. Very nice. So he'll stick with the medium armor for now. Gain a card. Double team. Gain 6 defense and 1 charge. If this character has any neighbors of the same race, they all gain 12 defense. Okay, and we don't have any of the same race at all. Another strategy or another challenge. I think it's a no and a no. So we do need more defense, maybe. Maybe. Not so much. It's kind of tricky. It is important to have a lot of good defense. I will take the challenge. You know what? Do it. 1 character leveled up. And who was that? Oh, he's highlighted. What a god. Get a passive. Bastion is bad. Because even though it happened, it technically did happen in this turn where he had no allies on rank. But it's not supposed to be like that. Gain 5 rage whenever an ally dies. Or Fearless Wolf. At the start of your turn, if your draw pile is 0, this character gains 5 will. If your draw pile is 0. Huh. Interesting. Whenever this character deals damage, that damage is doubled, takes down by 1 at the end of each turn. So hopefully Vengeful would never activate, but there's gonna be a final boss at some point, and he might kill someone, and then Odegaard will do double damage for a while. For the rest of the fight, probably, right? And then we will hopefully win because of that. Fearless Wolf. At the start of your turn, your draw pile is 0. How would you fabricate that? And it would have to be precisely 0. And we have 53 cards. It's going to be super unlikely that that happens. So if we commit to both of these, will only activate if we start losing characters, probably. Then Bastion would be the one, I think. But I can probably even set it up so that he starts on his own rank as the only one right now. Let me just do that right now. So if I go to combat positions, Odegaard here, you could do this. I don't think there's any penalty for this setup. Willows can still move back and forth. Both of these characters were just fine in the back line. And then Odegaard is alone on the front rank for the first turns. He is not the best tank, so it could backfire. The other way would be this, and just have Willows in the front line at the start. I'm gonna try this. Well, he's the best tank if he's got Bastion. Right. So, a bit of a longer episode here. I hope everyone enjoyed the boss fight. We will probably only have... It looks like there's only one more coming up. So we're just gonna keep on trucking, get to the final, and see what happens when we beat a run of Banners of Ruin or die. Stay tuned for that. See you next time, guys, and bye-bye.